Today, we're going to talk about the imparfait. It's another tense that you can use to talk about the past. Use the imparfait to talk about actions that took place repeatedly over an unspecified period of time. Take a look at these sentences containing verbs in the imparfait. For now, just pay attention to their meanings.
Je passais l'hiver à Lausanne. Nous achetions des oranges au marché.
Did you notice that the imparfait can be translated into English in more than one way? Observe.
Hakim voyageait souvent quand il était petit. Nina téléphonait à sa mère tous les matins.
Unlike the passé composé, the imparfait is a simple tense, which means that it doesn't require an auxiliary verb. So, to form the imparfait, for the verb parler, for example, drop the O and S ending from the new form of the present tense and replace it with the imparfait endings. Let's take a look at the singular forms first.
Je parlais. Tu parlais. Il parlait. Elle parlait. On parlait.
Now, take a look at the plural endings.
Nous parlions. Vous parliez. Il parlait. Elle parlait.
Did you notice that parler, parler, and parler are pronounced the same way? To form the imparfait of verbs like finir, again, drop the ONS ending from the new form of the present tense and replace it with the same endings. Let's look first at the singular forms.
Je finissais. Tu finissais. Il finissait. Elle finissait. On finissait.
Now, let's look at the plural forms. Pay attention to their pronunciation here too.
Nous finissions. Vous finissiez. Il finissait. Elle finissait.
Did you notice that finissait, finissait, and finissait are pronounced the same way? And to form the imparfait of verbs like vendre, guess what? Again, well, drop the ONS ending from the new form of the present tense and replace it with the same endings. First, the singular forms.
Je vendais. Tu vendais. Il vendait. Elle vendait. On vendait.
And now, for the plural forms.
Nous vendions. Vous vendiez. Il vendait. Elle vendait.
Did you notice that vendait, vendait, and vendait are pronounced the same way? To form the imparfait of an irregular verb such as boire, you also drop the ONS ending from the new form of the present tense and replace it with the same endings. First, the singular forms.
Je buvais. Tu buvais. Il buvait. Elle buvait. On buvait.
And now, the plural forms.
Nous buvions. Vous buviez. Il buvait. Elle buvait.
On essaie? Now, it's your turn to practice. Hey, you're getting the hang of it. Now, for a few details. Verbs whose infinitives end in GER add an E before all endings of the imparfait, except in the nous and the vous form. The spelling change happens in order to preserve the pronunciation of the G heard in the infinitive forms.
Tu voyageais.
But
Nous voyagions.
verbs whose infinitives end in CER change the C to CCD before all endings except in the nu and the vous forms. This spelling change happens in order to preserve the pronunciation of the C heard in the infinitive forms.
Les invités commençaient.
But
Vous commenciez.
the nu and the vous forms of infinitives ending in IER contain a double I in the imparfait. For example,
Vous skiiez dans les Alpes en hiver. Nous étudions parfois jusqu'à minuit.
on essaie? Now, it's your turn to practice. I'll say a sentence with a verb in the present tense and then you repeat it, but with the verb in the imparfait instead. Ready? J'écoute le professeur. J'écoutais le professeur. Maryse écrit une lettre. Maryse écrivait une lettre. Tu commences les devoirs. Tu commençais les devoirs. Paul et Bernadette voyagent souvent. Paul et Bernadette voyageaient souvent. Vous maigrissez en été. Vous maigrissiez en été. Nous dormons sur le campus. Nous dormions sur le campus. Wonderful! Now, don't fall asleep. We're almost done. The imparfait is used for description, often with the irregular verb être. This is one verb where dropping the ONS from the nu form won't work. Here are the imparfait forms for être.
J'étais.